Hey guys, Ernie here, Hiker MD. We're going to talk tonight a little bit about disaster preparedness. In fact, we're going to do a disaster preparedness series here on the channel. And tonight we're going to talk first about lighting. One of the things that hits our area not infrequently is hurricanes. Not many years ago, everybody remembers Katrina and Rita that hit right afterwards. And we have a lot of trees, we have a lot of overground utilities and electricity wires, and it's not very hard to imagine wind coming down and knocking down some of those cables and causing power outages. And there's a lot of different ways to access light during an emergency. You can have candles. You can certainly have lots of flashlights. Now, flashlights are problematic from the standpoint that you need a lot of batteries. We keep a lot of batteries in the house, but even with that, sometimes, especially for prolonged power outages, batteries can sometimes be hard to get. I don't know if you guys have ever been to a grocery store when something like that's about to hit, but can't find any bread, can't find any milk, you can't find any batteries. We keep a lot here. That is part of the things that we do, but it certainly is problematic to try to store enough batteries to keep things going for an extended period of time, say 2 or 3 weeks. When I was in medical school, Hurricane George came through, and we went about 3 weeks with no power. I certainly wasn't prepared back then, and I'm not going to be unprepared now. Now, what I've decided on for our family for long-term lighting in disasters is kerosene lamps. We have, I'll show you guys a couple of kerosene lamps. These are actually kerosene lamps that I keep out in a storage room. I bought these at Walmart. I think that they were certainly less than $10. I want to say they were somewhere between the $6 and $8 range for each of them. They work extremely well. They're easy to take care of. You can see you just pull up here. You can access the wick very easily, light it. You can easily adjust the wick with the wick adjustment here. Make sure you don't get too much tar formation. You fill up the kerosene right here, and it even comes with a handy little funnel and all that stuff. Like I said, these are 2 that we have not used. I do have 2 in the house that we have used. They work very well. Now, the ones in the house, I keep smaller bottles of kerosene. We use that. But in case of emergency, we actually keep a much bigger stash, and I'll show you guys that. It's pretty heavy. This is from Lowe's, Home Depot, whatever it might be. This is 5 gallons. I'll put down at the bottom down here kind of how much one of these will last. But in general, from what I've seen on the internet, and I've not done my own testing, but 1 gallon will keep one of these running for about 30 days. Now that's running for between 8 and 9 hours a day or a night. And truthfully, I don't even know if you would use it that much unless you kept it on all night. So you really could have a tremendous amount of light here. Now, one other thing that I'll recommend, 2 other things actually. You can buy plenty of these wicks. I buy them 5 at a time, and I just bought several packages and I put them all into one. I have 2 of these in the house. And I also have 2 rolls of wicks so you can make your own. And the other thing is you don't want to try to pour out of this huge container. As you can see, it weighs a lot. So you can buy one of these simple several dollar siphon kits. You just put it in there, you pump on it, and you're able to get the kerosene out safely. A lot of people question about how long kerosene lasts. You can treat the kerosene. From what I see, you can treat it with like diesel fuel treatment. I have not done that with this. This one's relatively new. I may do that if it ends up going several years. But kerosene in general, from what I understand, is very stable. So for a fairly small amount of money, $40, $42 for this, less than $10 for each of these lamps. You can pick up a pack of wicks for a couple of dollars. You can have a solid amount of long-term lighting for your house. The other thing that I really like about these lanterns is they're really easy to carry. Like if you've got kids and you're worried about it, they can easily carry this and feel comfortable using it. So anyway, that's our tip for the day, the first tip in our disaster preparedness series. It's on lighting. I hope you guys find this enjoyable. If you have any questions, or you can comment below. If you enjoy the video, like it. If you like the channel, go ahead and subscribe. Encourage others to do the same. And look forward for more disaster preparedness videos coming up on the Hiker MD channel. Thanks a lot. Hope you guys have a good day.